So here it is, October 21st, and this officially marks my 1 month anniversary of returning back to YouTube. And I thought I would just do a little bit of a recap, some thoughts, and maybe even some discussion about where possibly the channel and me might be going. So basically, I'm so excited to be back. I really liked it, guys. Having the comments down below and the communication back again and being a part of the community, both actively going out and watching other people's videos and commenting, meeting a couple new video content creators, which I've been really, really enjoying. And starting to get that mojo back with my reading and feeling more focused. It really is been a great month so far. With that being said, I didn't create as much as I thought I was going to. I kind of was pushing, life gets in the way, and probably one of the hardest things right now is this whole still people working from home thing. Which you would think somebody who is at home and doing her stuff here wouldn't be a problem, except for, again, it's a 1-bedroom apartment and my husband is still working anywhere from 2 to 3 days a week here in the apartment. So it really, and it fluctuates. It's not on a standard schedule. So me being able to find the time to be able to do this, which is set up a camera and chat, has been a little bit more challenging. And perhaps one of the things that you've noticed did not appear at all in that first month are any coloring videos. Well, I haven't figured out how, going to though, how to show you what I'm doing digitally. There's a lot of good digital instruction out there using the iPad and Procreate, and that's what I use for my coloring, but it's not always specific to colorists, and because I'm still learning it, I don't feel confident enough to kind of even show you how I'm doing it. And then there's the whole filming aspect of it, because you're filming on, onto or off of the iPad itself. So that's something more. But you know what? I love my technical challenges. I mean, I have taught myself all my softwares my whole life, and this is no different. Learning YouTube and learning other things. And speaking of learning other things, you might be seeing soon another announcement of another area that I want to go ahead and go into. But I think the biggest thing that has happened this month is the first reviews that I've been doing, particularly for NetGalley. It has turned into Christmas, because you go to NetGalley and put in some requests and then suddenly you're getting approved, which I was surprised. I really didn't think I'd get approved for very many, because I don't have a track record with NetGalley yet, and that is something they kind of look at. However, I have been receiving approvals, and I'm really trying to do at least one NetGalley, or I should say at least only one NetGalley book review per month. And so I really restrained and had to kind of schedule and figure out when books were coming out before requesting. So first I had to find books I was interested in. Secondly, they had to be coming out in certain, if I'd already requested a book that was coming out, let's say in January of 2022, I didn't want to get another book that was coming out in January 2022. And so far, I've done pretty well with that. But the approvals are coming in, so I've got some reading to do. But I kind of really, really am enjoying that aspect of it. And I should be putting up, if not already, my first review for a NetGalley electronic book, or I don't know what they're called. Is it ARCs? Is that right? Yeah, okay. But God, I don't know what it's called. But for NetGalley, I've already done a review. I filmed it. It's just about which one's going to come up first, this video or that one. So if you haven't seen it, then it's probably coming up. And if you have seen it, then it's already up. So let's see, anything else? Really, that's kind of it. We're still in this whole limbo area. We're really trying not to focus on house or anything like that at this point, though we've been going out and looking at a lot of neighborhoods and places we might be thinking of moving to in the future. But it's not a top priority. It's more about going and visiting those neighborhoods again and again and really getting a feel for it, and also learning more about the real estate market and where we're at. So that is a long term. And by long term, for me, anything long term is 5 months or more away. maybe even 3 months. That seems pretty long term to me nowadays. Otherwise, let's see. So coloring, I am hoping to be able to get up here. Of course, we're going to continue with books. And then Thoughts of an Empty Nester, which actually I might be using more or less over into another avenue for putting that down, because there's a lot of feelings that have been going on, particularly since moving back and getting together. And I'm just seeing what our kind of, the way our life has changed now that the focus is no longer on your children and the focus is trying to figure out what the rest of your life is going to be. And if you think that's stressful at 18, it's more so because at 18, you could dream all you want and it seems like the time is unlimited. So, and you had time that if that dream didn't work out to come up with a new one. At my age, at my husband and I's age, we're starting to feel the pressure of not having as much mulligan time, being able to do overtime, to be able to try something and then if it doesn't work out, try something else. So it's making decisions and much more there's a pressure there, definitely. So, but I am just wanted to come on and say thank you for everybody who has stuck by me, who has definitely started following in the last month, but also for all the lovely comments and support that I've been receiving. It's just an amazing community, and I just forgot how much I loved it and how much I wanted to give back to it. Again, if you've not commented before, feel free to comment down below, a little bit about yourself. Again, if you have a channel, let me know down below as well. And, for my wrap-ups, I did my September reading wrap-up. October is coming really quickly. In fact, right now, probably this afternoon, I'm going to be working on my November TBR, which has been pretty well set by a few other things, not necessarily by me, but all good. Loving my buddy reads. I'm loving my book club reads. And I want to kind of share with that going forward, everything kind of how that works. So how I do my buddy read with my friend over at Reads and Eats, some of the online book clubs. I've even thought about starting a book club, but I'm not 100% sure where and what type of platform I want to do that on. So, if you've got any suggestions, I have seen something called Book Clubs app. Because I kind of would like some place where I'm not getting 1,500 emails, but a place I could go to and check and see, when are we meeting, and comments and book chosen and all those kind of things. So if you know of anything, let me know that down below as well. So thank you again for being here. It's been 1 month. Whoop, whoop. And here's to many more. Have a great afternoon. If this is afternoon, have a great morning. I tell you what, just have a great life until I see you again. Keep turning those pages.